Hi guys, how are you? My name is Wanyiha Jindut and I'm doing this series on altars. And today especially I've released two videos, so this is the third one. And I just wanted to finish on the series of how and why we must deal with this old or ancient spirit that is actually a familiar spirit speaking to you. And this spirit will not just attack you physically, it will also attack you in dreams, okay? And so you have to be very spiritually sharp and also be very stayed close to God. Not even close to God, just in Him, okay? You have to be in Him in order to understand what is going on, okay? So I wanted to share this dream too, and this is going to be happening a lot, as well as the teachings. We are going to be discussing a lot about dreams, because this is the most basic way that God will communicate to you while your spirit man is resting, because some people are very busy during the day. And whenever you sleep, you don't even sleep well, or even if you sleep well, you're very troubled. And some people don't even understand their dreams. Some people eat too much sometimes, so your sleep is your dreams are interfered with. Like basically, you don't hear the voice of God, or you're not, used to hearing it. Even though there's nothing that can stop God from talking to you, so He will speak to you through other people when you're not trained. And then it will come to a point where now He's talking to you because you're sharper, okay? So very important that you be sharp. Very important also that you take that Bible and just read it. Sometimes just play the scripture as you sleep. He's very well able to communicate to you. But whenever, you don't understand your dreams, or you feel like you're not dreaming at all, just, even the desire itself to draw closer to God, so that, He will, sharpen you. He will, put a lot in you, okay? Just enrich you with His, presence, okay? So it's very important that you may be dreaming or hearing or seeing. A lot of times God is communicating to you, and a lot of people are very led. They just maybe perhaps don't dream. Maybe because you're very led, so you don't even have to dream to understand what God is saying to you, okay? But I wanted to share this dream, and this wasn't my dream, it was my husband's dream. And this is just showing the setups, that comes out of familiar spirits. And, just going by instinct, thinking that this is what, this is the truth. I know this, it's my instincts. I know, how I feel, especially about this child. Let me tell you, when it comes to your own family, your own children, there's so many setups, your own wife, your own husband. There's so many setups that, will come up, and this will be, an attempt to lie to you or have you twisted when you're fighting, something, an evil thing. So this evil thing they won't just leave, so sometimes they even leave, go into the arid spaces looking to, for a body to occupy, or a house, that is scripture. I think in Matthew, it says that when the evil spirit leaves a person, it goes into the arid places looking for a place to, occupy. And upon finding none, because, maybe it's looking for a place to occupy, it doesn't find, it goes and then gets enforcement. So it goes and gets 7 stronger spirits to come and occupy this. And finding that it is well swept and it cannot, when it is clean, when the abode is clean, it cannot occupy. I'll just pin the scripture here. And it is very important that you guys, if you're hearing me and hearing other teachers, it's very important that you guys get to, reading scripture, praying, just draw close to God, okay? Draw close to Him and He will draw closer to you. And again, you may not know it, but He has already chosen you for a thing. It's just the right time that is coming, And listen, you need to stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. For me, I told you that, not knowing that what God would usher me into in this season had me shocked. I didn't even know where I will start, and it seems that this is the thing I was doing consistently. So it is what God used to, get me. So I am here. I know some people are not even understanding, head or tail, making head or tail of what we are doing, but the ones who do are actually beginning to get some headway. Others will have to wait until I can speak better, I think. So in this dream, and this is a dream that my husband has dreamt before, in a time where we were trying to understand, the dynamics of the family, and spiritually God was speaking to us in a lot of ways, but where each of us was concerned, it's like he was showing like what each of us is doing, or especially in the spirit, yeah, what kind of work we are doing. And so he would be shown that I'm carrying, I'm taking care of a luggage, while they went ahead and boarded a plane. Yeah, so we are at an airport. They already occupied the plane, the boys and then him, and then he's wondering, where am I? So an air hostess comes and tells him, oh, your wife is still dealing with the luggage, and he's wondering, how did I leave Nduts with the luggage? Because he's mostly the one who deals with such things when you're traveling. I always have this zero brain activity when we are traveling with him, because he's very in charge. But now that was God's way of showing him that in this marriage, he is the one who like handles the heavy load, the luggage, yeah, the spiritual, luggage, okay? And that was proven. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so it was God's way of getting us to understand what our roles were. Okay, so sometimes what you do in the physical may not be necessarily what you do in the spiritual, okay? But now, that was a dream I was showing you that he's had before, but now in this one, it was in this time where I've told you just before this season began, where I started talking about altars. We would be in a very difficult season, and God had told my husband this will be one very, very difficult season. A lot of darkness, a lot of attacks coming, a lot of just issues that will come that will be very hard to handle. So you needs to be alert, because when I get affected, I run. All right, or I won't be able to handle it in the physical. Okay, so it's like God alerting him that when you see these things happening, you need to hold. You need to be steadfast. Okay, so sometimes spiritual attacks will attack the weaker person. Okay, so the person who is likely to be affected, like let's say if I'm attacked and I'm looking so bad, ugly, puffed up, bloated, have gut issues, have confusion. I am attacked to a point where I'm lazy, it's hard to get out of bed, my normal activities are affected, I don't even want to cook, I don't want to do the things that I like doing. That will obviously affect my husband, and he'll be like, why you not behaving normal? I want a wife who can cook for me. I'm just giving you an example, yeah. So if that happens, okay, you will find that a husband is tempted to like be scornful towards the wife, and think this one, she's not she's not doing what she's supposed to do. Okay, and now when you're not even used to spiritual warfare and you don't know what is happening, you really condemn the wife, yeah, because you will not know what spirit is operating. And sometimes people can be attacked, yeah, and some things that you're going through, perhaps now you've never gone through them before. So this new thing will upset you. You will think, oh, I was, things were just getting nice, and now look at you, the way you're behaving. You've even cut your hair. You're supposed to have long, beautiful hair as a wife. Such things. So I'm giving you an example of things that you may encounter that are supposed to do. These are things done in the coven that are supposed to, get your spouse to despise you, or to just have a thought, okay? Just have a negative thought towards you, okay? A lot will be set against you because you're fighting for a very, very important institution of marriage, okay? So in this dream, yeah, so I keep going back and forth, but I've always told you, I've already told you and done illustrations on how sometimes my mom would attack me and say things, yeah, that would be so anti-mom, right? A mom should love and support and say positive things towards her daughters, yeah, but my mom would say things like you know, this guy deserves better, or he can do better, you know, such things. Yeah. So in this dream, okay, I wanted to explain that, so that I explain this, because all these are altars and familiar spirits that speak against you, that comes from evil altars that were set against you in the first place. Okay. So in this time, maybe perhaps I'm looking like this, right? Hair unkempt, my skin ashy, pimples, you know, I'm breaking out. I was breaking out a lot. Okay. So it was just by grace of God. I was moving from day to day, and you know, God just kept us closely knit, discussing things, you know, just trying to understand what is going on and what this thing is that God said would happen. Anyway, so my husband had a dream. Okay, in this dream, we are in a farmer's market, and I'm carrying a heavy load. Okay, so the way he was describing this farmer's market is like he was somewhere, like we went there together, but he turns around to check on me, and I'm behind just carrying a very, very heavy load. So I'm looking like, you know, a market woman. Yeah. So heavy load, looking weird. Okay. And he keeps asking me to put it down, but I don't. You know, he's telling me, put that luggage down. You don't have to carry it, but I don't. Just then he realizes that I'm supposed to be carrying it. Okay, like it's a spiritual knowledge that there's a reason why she's carrying that luggage. Okay, so it doesn't look good on me, it doesn't look good on him that his wife is also carrying a luggage. Okay, so by him now letting me carry a luggage, it means that he's left me to do some things on my own, yeah, which are very heavy. So just then he realizes that I'm supposed to be carrying it. Okay, then he sees this lady coming. Yeah, so this is one of the ladies that have been used for spiritual warfare in our lives. Yeah, and she's looking amazing. She's looking so pretty, so clean, so, you know, beautiful, you know. So he sees her coming, looking very pretty and watching me. Okay, so this lady is watching me, checking if I'll put this luggage down. Okay, so the whole time she's like appearing, you know, like she's waiting for the moment I put it down, then she will appear. Okay, so he realizes that if I put the bag down, I will float away. Do you hear? If I put this luggage down, I will float away, and that's what she wants for me, to float off, so that she comes in. Okay, he then sees my mom. Okay, he then sees my mom, who convinces him that I'm not the one for him. And she puts it in a way like, you know, I know this is my daughter, you know, she's my daughter, I know, but I am telling you, this is not the one for you. You should leave her and go get somebody else. This is not the one meant for you. She's not the one, you know, who will compliment you. Okay. And so he you know, that now shocks him. It's, you know, it's my mom, you know, like the way he calls her mom, you know, it is mom speaking against dudes like this. This is obviously a setup. Okay, yeah, so I'm not the one for him. Even if I'm her daughter, he knows it's a dream and makes out count. Okay, I won't finish what I've said there, but anyway, I'm sharing this dream to say that you know, when you're not spiritually sharp, and these are some of the things that will come even to test someone. Yeah, like how spiritually strong are you? Are you really stayed in this thing? Are you firm on this thing? Are you standing the way you should be standing? Because counterfeits will come, a lot of tests and trials will come, and somebody will be used in the dream to seem like, you know, like the way you eat in the dream, that food looks just so nice. Yeah, it's the kind of food you like, and you go ahead and bite. Yeah, but if you've been doing the spiritual work, you'll find that you hesitate, and you want to think, and you want to understand, why did that happen? Because it's very unlikely. Even if a mother hates her daughter, in her right mind, she wouldn't tell the, you know, the son-in-law, you're not supposed to marry my daughter. That happens only when a family is compromised, when a family is under a curse, when a family is under witchcraft, you know, activity. Okay. anyone can be attacked and be used against you as a weapon, okay, fashioned against you. So you need to be on the alert, and this I think is a very important dream, especially for men who are struggling in marriage and you're thinking, is this really my wife? And also the people like who are encountering those lessons on, you know, marrying the right person, if this is your rib and you're not sure this is it, so you get such a dream, you will think, oh my God, now I know, kumbe I'm supposed to marry this person who is coming. But then again, in the dream, you see this setup where if this lady puts down, if your wife puts down this luggage, she will float away, okay? And now this person will come. So it's like this luggage is what keeps... it's what keeps you grounded, okay? So because of this spiritual work that you're doing, because you're stayed on your knees, because you're praying, you're fasting, you're doing all these things, this is what keeps you now grounded in this home. It is not shameful. We are not only supposed to be, you know, killing it and looking sharp and nice, because this thing that looks so glamorous is actually a counterfeit. When a counterfeit comes into your family, you don't want to know what will happen, but it is really negative things that will happen to both you and your children. So be very, very careful. All right, I'll see you on the next one as we do a different thing, or we get deeper into this thing. God bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you and give you peace. All right, bye-bye.